A federal appeals court rejected the Trump campaign's lawsuit contesting Pennsylvania's election results Friday, saying the campaign's arguments are light on facts and have no merit, marking the second time the courts have resoundingly rejected the Trump campaign's central lawsuit in its legal battle challenging Joe Biden's victory. Free, fair elections are the lifeblood of our democracy. Charges of unfairness are serious. But calling an election unfair does not make it so, U.S. Circuit Judge Stefanos Bibas, who was appointed by President Donald Trump, wrote in the court's ruling. Charges require specific allegations and then proof. We have neither here. The activist judicial machinery in Pennsylvania continues to cover up the allegations of massive fraud, Trump campaign legal advisor Jenna Ellis said on Twitter Friday about the ruling. Though the campaign's complaint does not make any allegations of voter fraud, and Giuliani said in court the case was not a fraud case. All three judges on the appeals court panel were also appointed by Republican presidents. Ellis added the Trump campaign would appeal the case to the U.S. Supreme Court. The Pennsylvania lawsuit is the biggest legal challenge the Trump campaign has brought as part of its attempt to challenge Biden's presidential win through the courts, and is the only litigation that Giuliani is directly involved with. The appeals court ruling came 2 days after Giuliani and Ellis made repeated claims alleging voter fraud during a committee hearing held by Pennsylvania state lawmakers Wednesday, in which they urged state lawmakers to overthrow the will of the voters and appoint their own electors. The appeals court opposed that strategy in their ruling Friday, saying the campaign cites no authority for this drastic remedy. Granting the Trump campaign's request, the court said, would disenfranchise those voters or sidestep the expressed will of the people. There is no allegation of fraud, let alone proof, to justify harming those millions of voters as well as other candidates. A second case challenging Pennsylvania's election results, brought by Republican down-ballot candidates in state court, is still playing out. A lower court issued an order Wednesday that blocked the state from taking further action to certify its results while the case played out in court. That ruling was then paused when the state appealed the order to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, which has yet to rule on the case. Not how the Constitution works. Trump campaign's biggest election lawsuit fails in court. Forbes Pennsylvania court temporarily blocks state from certifying votes in response to GOP challenge. Forbes Pennsylvania certifies election results, cementing Biden's victory. Forbes.